What if I told you in 2015 a video game once tried to sell a special edition for almost $400,000? It sounds completely insane, right? Well, Dying Light released an ultra expensive bundle that promised parkour training, a custom zombie-proof shelter, and even night vision goggles. And obviously nobody bought it, so what went wrong? Let's break down one of the craziest collector's editions in gaming history. Welcome back, I found this little story and I just had to talk about it. So, Technoland actually tried to sell a version of their zombie parkour game that costs more than a Lamborghini. The My Apocalypse edition wasn't just about fancy in-game skins. It came with real-life parkour lessons, night vision goggles, a custom-built zombie-proof shelter, and even a trip to the game studio in Poland. It was the kind of collector's edition that made every other pre-order bonus look like a Happy Meal toy. But even the most dedicated zombie fans weren't quite ready to drop house-buying money on a game, no matter how cool a custom quote-unquote free shelter sounds. Let's be real here. Techland never expected anyone to actually buy this thing. The Dying Light My Apocalypse edition wasn't just a product, it was more of a publicity stunt, dressed up as a collector's edition. And by slapping such a ridiculous price tag on it, they ensured every gaming site, every YouTube channel and social media platform would talk about it. And at the time it really worked. Even people who had zero interest in Dying Light suddenly knew its name. This is the power of shock marketing. You create something so absurd that it spreads like a wildfire. And this attention boosts regular game sales in the process. And the 1 in a million chance that someone eventually buys it would be considered a huge W, as they say. At the time when Dying Light was launched into a crowded market filled with other zombie games, this stunt gave it a unique identity, and I know all of you might not remember every game from 2015, but they sure remember that one that tried to sell a custom zombie-proof shelter. And it's pretty insane to me that these ridiculous marketing stunts actually work. But this is not the first case this happened. Gaming has a long history of over-the-top collector's editions that make you wonder, who is this even made for? Call of Duty once also bundled real night vision goggles, and Saints Row 4 offered a $1 million edition that came with a Lamborghini and even a spaceflight. And Grid 2, a game I never even heard about, went all in at the time with a $190,000 package that literally included a supercar. And these editions don't actually sell. They merely exist to make headlines, spark some curiosity, and get people to buy their game. The pattern is clear: slap a ridiculous price tag on a game, throw in some luxury items, and let the internet do the rest. The idea that even if 99.9% of people can't afford it, the sheer existence of such an edition makes the game feel more premium. And in my opinion, it taps into the luxury mindset where exclusivity equals desirability. Even unconsciously, if you're just buying a standard edition, knowing there's a very expensive version out there makes the game feel bigger and more important. It's the same psychology that makes people dream about supercars they'll never drive or $1 million mansions they'll never own. Not all collector's editions are just harmless marketing stunts. Some cross the line into outright scams. With Fallout 76 infamous Power Armor Edition, players were promised a high-quality canvas bag but ended up with a cheap nylon knockoff. It's at the level of those overpriced bundles where they throw in some trinkets, a flimsy statue and an art book. And now the industry is even shifting away from physical collectibles altogether, replacing them with digital bonuses like skins and emotes. At what point do these special editions stop being special and just become another cash grab? So, After all the extravagant marketing, the absurdly priced bundles, and the sometimes questionable items they throw in, are collector's editions actually worth it? Well, it's clear that these editions have evolved from offering tangible, meaningful memorabilia to mostly just cash grabs wrapped in a shiny package. At the end of the day, we're often paying for hype, not necessarily the value. But it begs the question, are these overpriced bundles really catering to our love for the game, or just our desire to feel like part of an exclusive club? Until next time, and I just wanted to talk about this, so yeah.